Hi everyone. Right now, let's review some very essential points that are worth repeating. So let's begin. So, can governments provide public services, which is their duty, right? We talked about that before. They can provide resources for schools or for charity organizations. They can provide healthcare, education, infrastructure, and construction, right? And they can impose taxes and they can introduce laws. So they can raise money from working people, impose tax from working people, taxing people's incomes. And they can raise people's awareness of some important issues like climate change and healthy eating a balanced diet, right? Climate change, we should care about the environment. We should protect our environment. And as for the job part, the government can do something to increase the employment rate, right? By creating jobs or creating work opportunities. And governments can also control and censor something. They can control the security by using armed forces or police forces, which are supposed to protect their people from criminals who might hurt people or commit crimes. And they can control the transport systems. They can control what people can see or hears or reads in the media. And they can control the TV channels. And they can censor what public can see or reads in the media. And to a certain extent, censorship is necessary. This is very important. This structure, to a certain extent, something is very necessary. And can protect children from violent images or violent content or pornography. Um, Something may involve killing people or committing crimes, and there should be some age limits. So what about monitoring? Right, monitoring right now, like governments use video games to monitor us, to watch us. This kind of surveillance equipment can violate our privacy. 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 Because there are a lot of surveillance equipments installed in many public areas, and which violates our privacy, and we lose privacy that way. And governments may build databases with pictures and identities. So something have both benefits and drawbacks. So governments are supposed to reduce crime or deter criminal, which mean the same thing. Somebody have the rights, maybe the disabled or the homeless or even stupid people or even people who don't like still have the same rights as human beings. And for disabled people, they should have access to or get access to, everything that normal people can get. So they mean the same thing. And there's another word. There's another phrase called discrimination against. Please pay attention to this preposition, against. So discrimination against Korean people. Improve. Yep. Poor people who are living in poverty. This is called paraphrasing. Paraphrasing. Let's continue. A source of fun and enjoyment, entertainment, leisure. Define something as something deeper. Define something in different ways, or something is defined by. Pay attention to this preposition, please. A sense of achievement, a sense of purpose, a sense of humor, a sense of security or safety. Think of something as, right? Consider something as, see success as, maybe as something not that important. Achieve personal or professional goals. Someone may want to achieve their personal or professional goals. Determined mainly by genetics. So this means decided, something like that. Inherit our abilities and talents from our parents. This means, our parents pass down their abilities or talents to us. Inherit. Develop according to the influences around us, the surroundings around us. More on nurture than nature. So I think this means something like hard work or just work. Control destinies. Some people think that we can control our destinies. Some people just believe in destinies, or they don't think they can change their fate. Shape personalities. Some people are just self-made, because this is adjective, so you are supposed to use are before this. Limited by genetic characteristics and upbringing. Some people think people are limited by genetic characteristics and upbringing. Can we achieve any goals that we put our minds to? Oh, this is a very interesting phrase, because I remember there was one episode in 99, when Boyle encouraged that woman, I don't remember her name, that, you can do anything that you put your minds to, and then that woman, stole drugs from the police office. So it's kind of very funny that I love that episode. By working hard. So can we achieve any goals that we put our minds to by working hard? Well, I don't know. It was a statement, but I changed it as a question. Because I was not sure about that. Actually, I am not sure about that, even for now. So, yeah. What's your opinion? Let's move on. Old people. Residential homes. I think that's a place where they can stay when they are old and have no one to take care of them. Care homes, I think they mean the same thing, right? And there are nurses instead of relatives to look after them. And nurses can provide professional service, but just for senior citizens, because that service costs a lot of money. Governments invest money in facilities and training for care workers. Facilities. This word is very important because on a lot of occasions you can use facilities. Because you can always invest or put in money to invest to facilities, right? Because with facilities you can contrast a lot of things. So let's continue. Do we all have responsibilities towards the older people in our society? Because it's in the whole society, so I don't know. I think I'm only responsible for myself. And I don't think, except for my parents, there are anyone else who supports me. I don't know. Responsibilities. Maybe I need a reason to feel the responsibilities towards other people. You know, not alone the older people, which I don't quite like, to be honest. Anyways, let's move on. First, families tend to be smaller and smaller nowadays, and women usually are often or generally have full-time job, which this is very important. While, if, more, right? And yeah, that's very important. These are cause-linked words. And what I'm trying to say is what I can figure out right now, from my point of view, from what I can see, from what I can think of. Yeah, this can be the start sentence of your statements or descriptions. Adverb. Definitely, absolutely, it depends. I can't agree with that. I can't agree more. I don't think so. To be honest, I haven't thought about that yet, but yep. So I think this is the end. Bye, everybody.